shades of gray as far as the eye can see. But if you work hard, it can change.
I have found the poverty keeps me down, one in the same.
Big campaign.
Big campaign. Your luck may change.
Big campaign. Big Campaign features a gaming group who've played together for 25 years as they play Pathfinder in a setting that's grown organically over those years and now feels more Blade Runner than Bilbo Baggins. Like RPG Major, they're a Seattle-based show, and the GM, Jeff, helps make the Seattle actual play community rich and welcoming. So welcome Big Campaign stories into your podcast rotation, and maybe you'll find yourself sticking with them for 25 years. We rejoin our crooning Columbos after they calm combative keeper, Korma, and continue their quest to capture the cycle.
Korma, can you call off that one red cap, and would you mind coming with us?
If that's what I have to do, yeah. I need to deal with the bugs first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he walks a few laps, and almost all of the fractal cockroaches get submerged in the concrete while it's milky.
I was gonna take the seed point and move it into the red cap enclosure while he's containing all the ones on the ground and just throw it in there. Hey, can you shut the...
You all have his badge.
Beep. Lock him in the next one over.
Yeah.
Cool.
He walks over to the red cap who's just snapping and snarling at him, and he squats down low and kind of looks it in the eye, and it hisses and spits and like hurls some invective at him, and he just silently points.
Some sort of Yosemite Sam.
Yeah. Except that it needs to go back into its enclosure in order to survive this encounter.
Greystone reaches out to Roy. Are you finished with my shoe?
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you.
And then Rory goes over and to the shoe that's half in the concrete and just like starts pulling it to try and get it out.
It is permanently part of this concrete now.
Oh, I'm sorry about that one. And then he kind of falls up back on his butt. And it's like, oh, ooh.
What's going on?
He's drunk.
I had 7. I've never taken 7 before. I've never done this like this.
Do you have a potion for that, Aubrey?
I'm looking right now. Aubrey is going through all of the...
Greystone is going to look at his shoe and look at Rory.
You want one of mine?
No, I think you need all the help you can get, Rory. Tell me, how many times have you done this?
Which part? The underzoo part, or are you talking in general?
You're looping through time.
Yeah.
How many times have you tried? I don't understand exactly how this works, but you look really tired and really distressed right now.
Yeah, I really don't like it down here. This, and then he takes a second and he grabs your wrist, has a moment of clarity, kind of shocked at it, and he's like, I don't like it down here, and I need you to wait. Kind of uses you to stand himself up. He said, looks you in the eye. You need to wait, okay?
I understand. Rory, do you understand what you're asking me to do?
Yeah, I understand maybe 7 drinks deep, or the need for 7 drinks. You know what I mean?
And Greystone puts his arm around Rory. No, I don't. But I understand that it's really, really difficult to get people to understand sometimes. Look, you are the only person who has been down this walk of the path before. And based on your behavior, it sounds like it hasn't been a really good time. What do I need to know? And how can we help finish this for you? I don't want you to have to go through this loop again.
I look at Rory, eyes big, and I pull out a potion that I'm hoping might help. It's one that it just restores a lot of strain. Would that...
It'll help, yeah.
So
I'll pass it to you.
It's about halfway to baseline.
Rory drinks it.
You can also restore up to 5 strain if you'd like.
A little bit back into it. When we get this cycle, just nobody do anything with it right now, please. Just, I think we all need to have a conversation when we're out of here about Freddy. Looks over at you, Mara, whether or not I'm 1,000% sure about Kat, and if I am, what that means for you.
I think Morrow won't meet his gaze.
And also all of the future that I can do nothing but sit here and dread. I wish I could tell you what I know, because, guys, this right here, this moment, the Underzoo is the start of a lot of hardship. You think we've experienced that up to this point. This is a culmination of that hardship. There are so many avenues where the pain can get unbearable. But we have each other, and I have to remember that. And I need you all to trust me, please.
The fact that we're all here now, in this moment, not other versions of us, these us's, that means that this one's going to be different. It can't be the same. It's already so impossibly different. So instead of worrying about the things that you've seen happen that might happen again, I know it's hard to ask. Think about 3 things, or if that's too hard, just one thing that you don't know that you would be so excited to learn. Just what do you not know yet? Hold on to that.
Not set in stone. I have to remember that we aren't set in stone. At least not yet. I've seen the storm clouds roll in. I've watched the hurricane smash the boat into the rocks. I've seen Vesuvius exploding. I've watched us get taken to the school of hard knocks, but it's not set stone. Not yet. It's not set in stone. No, not yet.
It's not set in stone. There's a crack in the stone that you think things are set in. There's a crack in the ground where a shoe once sank. There's a crack as the futures branch off from what you've heard and what's ahead. You've got so many people to thank. Oh, it's not set in stone.
Not yet.
It's not
Set in stone.
Not yet, not set in stone. Not yet, not
Set in stone.
Well, there's no telling the outcomes of the choices you made. groundhog sees his shade. There's no telling whether Schrodinger's cat survives, and there's no telling how you will live out all these lies. But I say it's not set in stone. But you're not doing this alone. It's not set in stone. You're not doing this alone. Not doing this alone.
Not doing this alone. And then this tender moment, Mara will walk up to Rory and take his hand. And they don't know what she experienced with her mother earlier today, but I think what she's thinking is another reminder, like, this person has never asked me to kill, has never asked me to do something bad. Yep, I'm with you. I'm sorry. I get lost. I'm sorry for all you have to carry. I'm sorry I keep adding to that. I trust that you're not going to do anything because you want to hurt anyone.
Henry chimes in. This is clearly a fraught moment for you all, but we are counting on the tenuous intestinal fortitude of number 41 to... We don't want to be in here when the alarm goes off.
All right.
Yeah.
We need to move.
Yeah.
Will these badges we have get us into Silo?
Korma's will, yes.
Okay, then we'll make our way there.
We'll need his thumbprint as well.
Korma, does that work for you?
What do you plan to do in there?
We're not trying to release the monsters or the captives or anyone there.
Korma, Henry, why did you take a job here at the Underzoo?
Henry, you can see, just visibly clams up, face goes blank slate, and says another time, not here. We need to move now. Korma says, to protect my family.
Let's go.
You've just made some friends that are going to make that a lot easier. Also, giving Camilla a guitar pick for the "there's a crack" reference within that Set in Stone verse. That was beautiful.
Korma will accompany you as far as the front door of Silo, if that's where you want to go.
Yeah.
Then he will open the door at the top of the spiral for you.
Is that where he is going?
You don't know?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But he assures you he's not going to trigger the alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you know it wasn't the Puka's fault. So I hope it still enjoys a week's privileges.
You don't have any facial cues on this guy, right? It's just sort of hexagonal armor that's tight to his body all the way around. You just sort of see him sigh, and he closes the door behind you and seals you into Silo.
Okay.
We could see him on the street anytime and not know it was him.
And maybe this is above the table, or maybe it's a silent communication that maybe Mara will kind of nudge Aubrey and be like, is this a time to talk to Aviva about the cycle, and if we take it out, what happens?
I think so. As we start spiraling down through Silo, we turn to Aviva and say, we believe the verdant cycle is at the bottom of this spiral. Do you know what its role is here? Do you know what it's being used to do, or what would happen?
They kept it this whole time?
They did.
It should be in summer by now.
That's what we've been told.
You can see her thinking deeply, racking her brain. I don't know why it's powerful, of course.
Would it be powering containment? Would it be powering something else?
Its nature is change. It can change one thing to another. It can change the seasons. It's a symbol of that great cycle of change. It has power in itself, yes, but it can turn one thing to another.
I wonder...
Sorry, I just realized we left Hank.
Oh,
Yeah.
We'll come back for him. It's okay.
He's immortal, you know.
Yeah, he's good.
I wonder if there's anyone in here who's been in here a really long time who could talk to us about what this thing changed.
There are. And Rory walks down with intent, goes to a specific door where inside, in black robes, sits a woman who's just kind of sitting stiff, not moving, very statuesque. I think she's been in here the longest, who's be willing to talk to us anyway.
Rory, this is potentially going to get very dangerous, and Aviva hasn't been outside of her tank in a long time. Madam, it's not that I want to get rid of you, but if there's a way to get you out of harm's way, I'm curious, in all the times that you've run through this, do we need to keep Aviva around in order to succeed, or can I send her up to the surface to meet us somewhere safe?
Sorry, just a thing that Rory knows. You are now sealed into Silo. Kumar did not come with you. He closed the door behind you.
Thanks, Kurma.
Yeah. You have his badge.
Yeah.
You need his badge and his fingerprint or some other means of exit. You are no longer able to send her away.
We're locked in. Entrance is sealed. We've got the badge, but we're doing this as a group, all of us.
Okay.
Your fingerprints won't get us out, will they? And I grab Henry's hand and just check his fingerprints.
I'm an intern. I can't even get into this place.
For peace of mind, he has fingerprints, right?
He does.
Great.
Queen Aviva.
She gets smaller when you address her as that. Somehow she feels really negatively about being addressed as queen.
We're probably going to get into some trouble. This jacket will help. So if you see us in trouble, unless something comes to mind, a way to help us out, please stay quiet, stay safe. This is woven from the shadows of 1,000 burrowing mammals. And just as it has kept me safe from the heat of this world's sun, as I have walked to and fro on it, it will keep you, a being of spring, safe from the watchful eyes of those that would cut her short.
Thank you.
Morrow, look at Grace, so kind of like, we're going to revisit. Like, we're going to do a little tell-all later, but she will...
There is time as you're walking down the spiral to ask questions.
Yeah. The statuesque.
Oh, yeah.
This is the midwinter mantle. It, for your reference, gives Aviva 2 defense, 0 soak, and +2 blue to every stealth roll that Aviva has.
Cool.
Yeah, I think Aubrey will just turn to Grace and say, I heard stories about a cloak that did that.
Yeah,
Okay.
you certainly have.
Yeah. Back in the Autumn Lands, there were stories of sort of wayfarers, or maybe it was just one who passed through, and it was a shadow cast without a figure. And we thought that it was some threat, maybe someone from Winter, the Wanderer with the shadow cloak from the fur of burrowing animals. Funnily enough, I never actually saw it. Sort of just went away.
Interesting. You'll have to tell me about this experience. So you're telling me that you heard stories in the Autumn Lands of someone who worked with shadows, sometimes cast them when there was no cause for it, and was wandering about the realms.
Those were the legends. It's easy for things to get fanciful when you never know the real source.
I can tell you that I would meet some of those qualifications, those criteria for the past almost 300 of your years.
Greystone, Aubrey's just like putting all these pieces together. There are so many stories that she has fully compartmentalized into little Rolodexes because they're whimsical and not useful. And she's been told her whole life that they're not useful. And the fact that one of them is maybe someone she's been friends with for the last several months is breaking her brain a little bit, on top of all the other complexities of where they are. Tell me one thing about who you are.
I am the reason sometimes spring comes early.
Oh.
What's that?
Like the groundhog. Like if it's cloudy out, spring comes early. It's like a fake out. Like extra winter.
The groundhog is a burrowing mammal.
Oh, no way!
Yeah, no. The jacket is made of groundhog shadows. That is why it protects Aviva, who is springtime.
Hey,
from those. Yeah.
Wow, we really are heavy on groundhog themes.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
You're Punxsutawney Phil? You're the groundhog? No, that's a cover up. That's a cover up. Maybe Morrow say that. You're the groundhog?
I'm the reason that people know what a groundhog is, Mara.
Oh,
No.
my bad.
A long time ago, winter and spring, they did not get along. They were always fighting over when winter would end and spring would begin.
Uh-huh.
I proposed a wager.
Oh.
If the groundhog sees its shadow,
No way.
if the groundhog sees its shadow, then there will be 6 more weeks of winter. If the groundhog sees no
Wow.
shadow, then spring comes early.
Of course Greystone is attributed to
so
that.
much conflict.
It's so whimsical and it's so like, wow.
There was a lot of bloodshed that was avoided by doing this. But this started a long time ago. It used to be bears and badgers and all kinds of hibernating mammals.
Uh-huh.
But thanks to our friends in Pennsylvania, groundhogs are the ones that it's just been pinned to.
Wow. Hence the personal connection to this heist involving Spring.
It's always been a bit more than the FBI.
Well, then I think with that shared, if it's still the silent communication, that's the way that you talk to somebody in these enclosures, then if we have pointed out someone that would be willing to talk, I think Mara would like to go try and talk to her.
Sure.
I'll just give Greystone a little look like, we'll talk more about this.
Mm-hmm.
There's this black-robed figure who is sitting with only her head showing. From the back, it is just stark white with slight streaks of gray. It looks like she is a marble statue who is sitting facing away from the almost speakeasy style small opening to the enclosure of what is otherwise a tall, thick, reinforced metal door. You peer in through this little porthole. You can see her facing away from you.
I'm guessing I don't want her to make eye contact with me. Well, if she herself is a statue, she couldn't turn anyone else into statues.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Did
Okay.
they make Medusa look at herself with a
They
gorgeous...
might have.
There's no hair.
Oh.
There's
Yeah,
no hair.
yeah,
There's no snakes. It's just like she looks like the statue of a bald-headed woman who's
Okay.
facing away from you.
Mara will put her back against the wall next to the enclosure. She's not seen,
Sure.
but the silent communication would still work. And
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay. We'll maybe kind of try and make a joke of how long have you been in here? Or what put you in here?
You get the mental sense of a deep breath being taken and some effort being summoned to send language out to you. I was the reason that this place was founded. I lived here long before those who came and built a city were here. Long before. I was the first dragged below. I believe in your time it would have been nearly 100 years.
Then do you know how the place works the way it does? How you all are kept here?
Of course, I know everything.
If we remove the cycle, what will that do?
Removing the cycle, child, will cease the draining.
Yeah.
You look around you and notice again, as you're going down this very gently sloped spiral, channels that are on either side of the walkway. The first time that Mara was here, she noticed energy that was flowing down these channels. You can see now, looking at it, and sort of get a sense of it flowing out of the enclosures and running into the gutters and rolling down and down.
Wow. That's how Fee is getting power. She's taking it from all of these creatures. Is that something? Could be.
Cease the draining.
Okay. Yeah, I think Mara will share that with the group.
Do something for me, child, will you? I know you have within you a song. It has been so long since I have heard music. Sing me of freedom.
On one condition.
Rory comes up and puts his hand and
Yeah,
arm
I
over
figured.
the eye slot. You are about to make a deal with a very powerful thing.
I got that. That was that
But,
much is clear.
I can't tell you, and he looks very frustrated when he says this, the way the scales shift. If you make this deal, will be bad in the long term. For you specifically, how do I dance around sing this.
Could I try to use an ability?
You can try.
As I see the tension building, I scratch at the gladiolus tattoo. I want to use the ability associated with that tattoo, which is you can have a psychic vision from one of Rory's scuttled timelines. Then roll a hard discipline check. On a failure, the detail you remember is instructive because it went horribly wrong and resulted in Rory's terrible death. Take strain according to the disadvantages.
Oh, so it's a loophole. Aubrey can say it. You don't have to?
We'll see.
Whoa.
That is so clever.
Whoa. Is it too late? Like, do I owe her something for what she said? I didn't think so, but
So far, she's been acting in her own self-interest.
yeah.
She doesn't want to be drained
Yeah.
anymore.
Okay. She was in Foxglove before all of the city.
Let's see if it's a fun memory or a bad memory. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
It's a triumph and some extra successes and some threats. Triumph, success, threat.
Heck yeah.
So you get a flash of a vision that is instructive.
That just is relevant to this. Like, what is going on? What's he trying to say? What is the terrible weight of this? Like,
Yeah.
what was the timeline where this ended, where things went really badly because of this? But it's not so horrifying that I take a bunch. Oh, no, because I do.
You take strain according to the threats, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So I take 2 strain because something scary happened.
This creature wants a song of freedom.
yeah.
This is what she asked for. What Aubrey sees in a third-person perspective is her, Mara, and Rory all in pitched pursuit of something. You're not sure what it is. And as you're running, Mara stumbles, falls to the ground, and is like doubled over, fetal, just racking with coughs and retching. And out of her mouth pops a small stone egg, which has the same marbling as this creature does on her skin.
Great. So Rory is like covering this, talking to Mara, and I think Aubrey just jolts back, slamming against a different wall. Don't do it.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna. What part of this sounded like a good idea?
I mean, I would always make a deal with something, but don't do it.
Yeah, no issue. All good. Mara got immediate, like, and I'm justifying this because I'm not just saying this now that we have this information.
Yeah.
But immediately, someone's asking her to sing. Red flag. That's never happened before. Not about to do that. I don't care what it's worth. We know what the cycle's doing. To me, it sounds like we could take it away. We'll run into fee. It's fine. Figure it out. I don't know. Am I being naive? Like, it seems very clear that no matter what the benefit is, if I were to do this for her, it does not outweigh what the badness would be.
The thing that you hear as Aubrey says, don't do it, is, I know the secret to overcoming the curse. I can shelter your whole family from it if you allow me, if you help me.
I would love a temptation song. Like,
Yeah.
if you let me,
Am I
or
being
if you
a
help
bad
me.
player by-
absolutely not.
No.
That's not
I
working.
don't think so.
Okay.
I'm like, Mara, it seems like, okay, well, maybe I need to reevaluate. And if,
No. So what I'll propose,
Yeah.
I think you've decided as a player what you're doing.
Yeah.
Let's do a song about all the different temptations that are offered by the different creatures as you go descending the spiral.
That's what everyone's offering.
So everybody gets to be whatever big weirdos they want to be.
I love that.
Okay.
Come with me, my little child. I'll show you the future in my smile. Come with me and I'll ensure you're never pinned down.
Take my hand, spin the wheel. Come on, baby, let's make a deal. Take my hand, spin the wheel.
a deal.
If you're going to be going down, go down fighting. Or make a deal with me and I'll grant you armor, all of chitin. Your mandibles will be strong. They'll be crushing rocks. You, sir, I see you. You're in need of heavily armored socks.
Take my hand,
Spin the wheel. Come on, baby, let's make a deal. Take my hand, spin the wheel. Come on, baby, let's make a deal.
For an all-time low cost of letting me see the sky, I could give you indefinite ability to fly. For the low, low cost of busting me out of bars. All this and more, all this and more, it could be ours. So take my hand,
Spin the wheel. Come on, baby, let's make a deal. Take my hand, spin the wheel.
just a little
Come on, baby, let's
win.
make a deal.
Just a little lost.
All you honeys out there in, all you bubs, don't you wanna be more dominant in a world where you're just subs? Well, if you make a deal with me, I'll take you to the next level. That's right, you guessed it, guys. I'm the Joyzy Devil, so
Take my hand,
Just a little deal.
spin the wheel.
Just a little cause.
Come on, baby,
So much for you to win.
make a deal.
Just a little lost.
Take my hand, spin the wheel.
Just a little cause.
Come on, baby, make a deal.
Just a little
I
lost.
can give you your perfect dreams. I'll take the nightmares. I'll stop the screams. Take you to bed, dear. Lay a weary head. I'll stop the voices. I'll quell the dead. Take my hand, spin the wheel.
Just a little cause.
Come on, baby, make a deal.
Just a little lost.
Take my hand,
Take a little deal. Just a little cause.
come on, baby,
Just a
If
little
you want to end all this strife, simply let me free to spread my spores and
No! Old friend, you can't! I forbid you, you can't, friend! I'm so sorry. Don't take the deal. We can't, we have to stay so far away from this wheel. But in his head, I can hear the echo of his voice, and it's saying, take my hand,
spin the wheel. Come on, baby, make a deal. Take my hand, spin the wheel. Come on, baby, make a deal. Make a
You gonna make them an offer they can't refuse.
old friend, no. So silly.
as you spiral down and down and down, seeing terrifying creatures. Everyone take 2 strain just from walking through and sort of bearing with these presences and trying not to think about the enclosure that encourages you not to think about it in bright, bold letters. Do not think about this enclosure any more than you have to. It's difficult to get out of your mind. The spiral levels out 15, 20, turns down. It's hard to be sure, but your ears are popping with the change in pressure. And at the very bottom of this spiral, after you've been traveling down in a counterclockwise manner the whole way down, the very bottom turns off to your right, as if you've essentially been turning left the whole time. And you see through an arched doorway a room full of complicated machinery, large pistons moving slowly up, clear glass tubes about a foot in diameter that are filled with a languid, barely visible light that arcs and flashes within. The brightest that they get is just barely brighter than the ambient light that is in this room. Most of it coming from a brilliant, coruscating green light with just hints of other colors flashing from the center of this great machine. The whole room is shaped like a torus, sort of a donut shape. The walls are round and feed back into the center of this machine, or maybe flow out of it. It's hard to tell. But everything in this room is built around this green pulsating light in the center.
And this room is the bottom of the stairway ramp.
There is no other way. The hallway curves off. There's no other doors. The hallway, again, after going one way the entire way down, curves off in the other direction and feeds into this room.
Okay.
Can I please have a group vigilance roll?
Okay.
I think Aubrey's hands are shaking. I am going to take a shot of the same potion that I gave to Rory for recovering strain. I've taken a lot at this point. I think for Aubrey, for so long, just being offered a magical deal would have validated her so deeply.
Yeah.
And so to be surrounded by it in this horrible, twisted subversion of it, to not even be able to like engage with it in a meaningful way. I think her hands are just shaking and like really balled up. She's trying so hard to focus.
Yeah, so a group roll. Take the largest number of dice and the biggest number of upgrades that anyone has, and you combine them together. Vigilance keys off of willpower, so whoever's got the highest willpower...
I have 5.
That's going to mean there's 5 dice in the pool, and then they essentially all start off as green, but if somebody has 3 trainings, or like 3 levels of training, then 3 of them get upgraded, but they don't have to be the same person.
I have 2 ranks of vigilance.
I can give 2 dice to the group. What is the difficulty?
This is going to go against 3 purple and 2 red.
Great.
Whoa. Whoa.
I was feeling really good about it until that happened.
I'll go ahead and spend a guitar pick to upgrade one of those greens to a yellow.
There are 2 story points on your side if you want to spend any of those to upgrade as well.
This seems like a really important one for us to...
So moving a story point over.
Story point rich as Helix is.
Does someone else want to roll this? Because my luck has been bad. If not, I'll do it.
I think Helix should roll them. I think the Puka should roll them.
So this is 4 yellow, 1 green,
Yes.
2 blue against 2 red and 3 purple.
Yes. 2 despairs.
No. Oh.
Okay.
But it's a success.
Incredible.
Jeez.
Incredible. Okay.
And a ton of advantages.
We are the main character.
Scared. My heart's beating so fast right now.
But like narratively, that is the perfect role.
It is
That is
perfect.
perfect.
I'm so scared though.
I think Rory, when you guys are looking at the machine, is bouncing on his toes in the way that like somebody who's getting ready to run out for the big football game is deeply anxious, bouncing on the balls of his feet, ready for something.
Who's sort of in front as you're walking?
Probably me.
So Aubrey, you come up to this doorway, stand at the arch, and you look at it, and you sense Rory's change in energy. You sense Mara's deep unease. You hear Henry say, absolutely not. And as you're about to take a step in, you catch a whiff of ozone, of glamour.
Yeah.
Seeing that something is wrong about this room. And as soon as you sense that,
It's not right. Something's not right.
you also get that whiff coming from where the hallway should have just continued on its spiral.
This isn't it. This is a trap. Right? Who's there? This is a trap, right? You've trapped us, so explain yourself.
And one of those despairs is going to come in the form of who answers this.
Oh, great.
As stepping through the wall, the illusory wall where the spiral should have continued, is a figure shrouded from head to toe in shadow. She speaks, and Mara recognizes Fee's voice coming from the shadows. As you look at her, it's sort of hard to look at her. The shadow moving. Imagine a ghillie suit or a patchwork cloak that is all made of shadows, and there's a strong wind around it at any time, so bits and pieces of it are moving in unpredictable and unsettling ways. I've been expecting you, dear, addressing Mara.
Mara will step forward to put herself in between. Good, then hopefully that means this isn't a rude intrusion, but just another one of our visits.
Your treatment of my people was disrespectful.
I think Mara can't even conceal the face of, and I don't care. I think she cares if he can read the expression of. So was the alternative they were going to kill us or what?
Kurma is a good man.
Right. Now what?
Now, you turn around and you leave my zoo.
Rory steps forward. Can't do that.
Then it appears we are at an impasse. Turn around and leave my zoo. Straight at Rory using the voice.
Yep. Rory has voice resistance.
Yes,
Yeah, he does.
he does.
And you both have wax in your ears, right?
You have the putty. I gave it to you.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. You also get an extra blue die because you've been the beneficiary of a pep talk from me in the last day.
Oh, nice. And what is it against when the voice is being used?
This is against your discipline.
Discipline. Got it.
May I have the dice, please? Sorry, I'm going to need... for her charm, I need 3 yellow, 2 green.
Yours is better than mine.
It's been at this a while.
Yeah, fair,
I have 4 green in discipline.
Not by much.
And then I'm spending 3 picks to upgrade.
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So this is... the difficulty is 3 red, 1 purple, and 3 black. And she's coming in with 3 yellow and 2 green.
Ooh.
Come on.
Yeah.
I want to see
Despair.
all despairs on the red.
Oh.
The reds came in pretty clutch.
Nice.
Not cancel. This and
The
this.
most frightened thumbs up from
Yeah,
Laura.
this is just threats on her part.
Oh.
And crucially,
Sorry, Diva.
one of the failures came from just his resistance
Hell.
from having been through this so many times.
Wow. It's almost as if when Mara did it, it was helpful.
We'll never know if
we
it was
should
the resistance or the
apologize
friends. Okay, no, not that far.
Maybe we should say we understand where you're coming from.
So it failure and then the threats 2 fee.
The threats are all 2 fee.
Okay.
It's essentially is a wash
Yeah.
from her roll. So there are no successes. There are also no failures. So it does not take effect. And she gets some threats. 2 of them. So there's three of them. 2 of them are going to manifest as this power splashes around. The illusion that was there bends under the pressure of her voice and shatters. And you can see that the room you were meant to walk into is just another enclosure. And behind her is this toroidal room with the green light coming out of it. And all of the complex machinery. It's the same thing that was there, just in,
Farther down.
20 feet to the left.
Rory buckles for a second and then stands up really straight and walks up to Fee and says, "I'm sorry, I can't but know that everything I'm doing is in Mara's best interest. And I walk past her to begin heading down. Just the most confident, being like, nice try.
Could I propose something for the advantages?
What's that?
Given that, or the threats. If he's playing it off so cool, I wonder if there's an element of bluff involved, that we all are in on something that's going to make her voice not that effective against us.
Oh, yeah.
Not that she would think not to use it, but like that it might seem like more of a last ditch strategy than a first line of attack, given whatever we have figured out.
Yeah, so I like that idea. And I think the way that it plays out is she, as Rory's walking past her, looks to Mara and in the voice says, "Control your people."
Whoa!
And it has no effect.
Sorry. Yeah. No effect on Mara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hits this power that's been welling up in you from the Fen of the Spring. And as it hits you, it changes from sound to light. And sparkles trail off behind you, as if you were being sprayed with energy, but it was reflecting off some kind of shield.
Yeah. Our mother's never used a voice on her before. I think she knows which one to hate in this moment. Mara's pissed. And I think what wants to... just like responds to her and looks at her and said, I'm like so angry and filled with so much energy. That will happen, and she'll laugh and scoff, maybe push her hair behind her ear and be like, sit down and shut up. Like, we don't need this. Diva, you're not gonna hear me out. You're gonna use a voice on me. Sorry.
So you get 2 upgrades on this from the Spring's power. This is going to go against her discipline, which is represented by 2 red, 2 purple.
Whatever.
Does Mara...
Okay.
Mara, do you mechanically get any benefit from having recently fed on sailor souls?
Not in this context.
Okay.
This is what it is without any upgrades.
You get 2 upgrades, so change both of those green to yellow.
Okay.
And now if you spend any story points or picks, then you add a green to the pool.
I'm sure this is fine anyway, but I'm just don't want to take any chances.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, they're swingy dice.
They are swingy. Okay, here we go.
Overkill.
Oh, a triumph.
Oh my god!
Yes!
I'm shaking.
Stress.
And still is...
All that is left
It's
is a
just a
triumph.
triumph.
It's just a triumph.
It doesn't work, but it's...
We couldn't
No,
write
it does
this.
work.
triumph.
No,
It does
the
work.
triumph keeps its success.
Oh,
It's success.
okay.
Sorry.
Great.
Yeah.
Holy
it's-
crap.
Justice, folks. Here we go.
Crap, you couldn't write this. This is dice, baby.
Her mouth snaps shut, and she immediately sits.
Yeah.
The success is she does what you say immediately. Take 1 strain.
Yeah. Only one. Hell
Only
yeah.
one, because of the ambient power you're able to draw on here.
Rory doesn't flinch when Fee used the voice.
Oh.
The moment Mara uses the voice, he has a little bit of a shock in him.
Yeah. I mean, it is so powerful now that I can contain it to, it was just for her.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that's useful information that it would work on you now.
Well,
Maybe.
it's-
But maybe terrible
So
information.
if you all have ideas for what this triumph might be, something incredible in this situation is going to happen.
How would she get down here in time?
I would say we Franklin Drake it. You look across and see the Verdant cycle in the green room, and it's...
You don't need a triumph for that. That's
It's
just what's
just
happening.
there.
That's just
Oh, great.
It's there. What?
Can you get fees, something that you wouldn't normally be able to get off a fee, like her badge or her sort of, she hands you all
What
her
does she have on
effects
her
that she
person,
would
the
need?
athame?
Yeah.
or
what is it?
her secret that you have been afraid to ask up
Yeah.
until this point.
I would say learn
Anything?
something about her, because she's been such an enigma. What does
Yeah.
she want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this all for?
Yeah.
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 What's she
then
so
maybe,
scared of?
Then would that require, is there something on her person then that gives that away?
I mean, have you been trying to figure out between Kat and Fee who's
the
telling
head?
the truth?
Yeah. Yeah.
You've got
Oh, could I just spend the triumph? Yeah, to learn
Yeah.
her motivation. And,
Yeah.
Okay, great. Cool. Yeah, to figure out where everybody stands.
Clever.
This is huge.
This is why we read
used
the
the-
textbook.
But I do want to hear a specific question to respond to. She will answer.
yeah.
Yes. The triumph is, she says, yes, mistress.
Ooh.
You know that she is
Yeah.
ready for you to To ask more of her, yeah.
Uh-huh. What are your goals? Not just with the cycle, but with our family and with this curse and with everything you've been building since you stepped foot in this place. Spoo.
She looks up at you from her sitting on her knees, essentially positioned on the floor.
Right.
After your mother betrayed me, I knew that I could not be contained again. After being contained by this curse, coming all this way to try and escape it, I could not bear it. My spirit would shatter if I were stepped on again. And so I've been using this, and she points behind her to the machine built around the Verdant Cycle, in order to build up power so that I could trade enough favors to kill your mother and finally be free of the catastrophe she has wrought on my life. Finally be free of the curse of the gods and to free my sisters as well. To free you. I'm close. I'm so close.
That is the worst thing.
It doesn't matter to me, dear Mara. I don't need to control your mother's holdings. You can have them. I don't need that. I don't need to be a queen. We can coexist. Your mother will always try to control you. I understand. The future needs to come. All I ask is that as you look to the future, you not forget the lessons the past has taught us. That you not allow yourself or your sisters to be stepped on and brought low.
Whoa.
Aubrey, would you follow Rory into the room with the cycle?
I think so. I think I'm trying in my best to listen to this conversation happening. But
well, you get a bit distracted because as you step into the room and step close to this great machine in all its gleaming steel and glass, you see your reflection. And in its lapel is a dogwood blossom. And you get the faint scent of the spring fen as the boon granted to you by Queen Leora comes into play. You are, in this moment, certain that taking the Verdant Cycle for yourself would allow you to return to the Autumn Lands after spending as much time as you need on Earth in the Queen Aubrey form, with all the power and all the abilities that would grant you. And you know that if you let this artifact out of your hands, you will never have another chance.
And that's a decision I make now.
Along with this certainty comes the idea that if you're near it, if your group has control of it, you could put it on at any time. But if you walk away from it here today, you will not get another chance. And if it's taken from you, the door is closed to the Autumn Lands forever.
Rory, I think, is standing in front of the housing to the actual cycle itself, about to take it, and he looks back at you with just such sadness in his eyes.
I'm looking past you at the cycle, at my reflection in the glass, and I put my hand to my heart where the dogwood flower is in the reflection. You always had a way with time. You always knew how to pick the time that would hurt me most. Is it so I learn? Is it so I grow? Is it so I change? What's the purpose of time if not to let you choose it? You never let me choose when.
From your reflection, you hear your own voice coming back to you. The river doesn't choose its banks, it flows. The leaf doesn't choose when it turns, it falls. The sequoia's cone doesn't choose when it burns, but it can't grow until it does.
It's encased in glass right now. Is it hooked up to things?
It is simply sat upon a disc that appears to be made of silver. You could reach in and take it. Lots of apparatus are pointed at it and are pulling energy out and away from it. But it is sitting right there, an arm's length away from you. You can smell autumn.
I approach it. I think Rory or anyone would just see just despair. Of course this is how it would happen. Of course it would treat something like a choice when it doesn't feel like one. Of course, it would offer me what I want at the point when I would be betraying too many people to break it. All right, it can burn. I take the axe and I throw it, and I want to set all the machinery above it on fire.
Hell yeah.
Dispelling it, whatever the effect it's pulling from.
The axe throw works.
Mm-hmm.
This is what this axe was given to you for.
I'm not putting it on my head in this moment. It'll never be truly off the table, but I just take all the energy that's propelling my arm, and instead I channel it into dispelling whatever is siphoning power from this thing. Because even though it's going to torture me, it's going to torture me in a way that I understand. And I know what it's playing at. And I'm mad.
Is there anything that Greystone would be clued into in terms of what's going on here?
Greystone sees all of Aubrey's hesitation and posturing and sees her speaking to her reflection, which he has noticed is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he would recognize that she's realizing the potential of what could happen when she puts this on.
Gotcha.
Can she not take it off once she put it on? Like, I guess my brain is like, why is this an ultimatum? Like, why is it either or?
The next time she lets this get out of her control, that's the last time.
Got
so she could put it on and then take it off
later. Yeah, but okay. And
but then that's closing the door.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's
so like if you want the power up for the Freddy fight,
put it on. If I take it off,
yeah. Very smart for later.
Well, if you put it on for the Freddy fight, then you're powered up for the Freddy fight. But
when you, as soon as if I ever put it on, once I take it off, donezo, right?
Yeah. And I would say the thing that Greystone knows that probably Aubrey doesn't is that if Aubrey puts this on,
it goes to Autumn.
The grand cycle shifts to Autumn.
Whoa!
Assuming she still has it at the autumn equinox.
Well, I'm gonna let these feelings of rage consume me as I destroy a lot of fancy machines. There was never a burn that had less control than the fire that's burned in my heart since I met you. There was no me I liked more than the me that I was when I was you. Now you want it let go, what for? Let it burn. Let the trees rise up again. Let it burn. Make your way back to the old spring fen. I know who I was, and I know I will never be that way again. So goodbye to all that. Let it burn. Goodbye to all that. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let the mice that snuck into the Douglas fir cones make their way out someday. May they grow into someone I'll say I was lucky to be at the end of the day. But let them run forwards, 'cause I can't just keep on looking back. Give me the courage to not define myself by what I lack. Let it burn, let it all burn. In the ashes, maybe I'll finally be someone new. Let it burn, my dear, my love, my greatest self. 'Cause I'm giving up. I'm giving up.
Busier than
I'm
the
giving up
bees,
on you.
cleverer than the foxes. Has this being controlled both equinoxes? the summer, autumn, winter, what a dance. Comeuppance for the grasshoppers and justice for the ants.
Let it burn.
Will she let it burn?
The doorway
Would she
is
really
open,
let it
begging me forward.
The safety in the home, the pictures on the walls, pointing to what was good and what was not. The one who was at my side is the one that needs to die. The one I wondered why. Let it burn. Let it burn.
I wish, Aubrey, I could let you take your step. I wish I could let the forest fall. I know the winter's coming, it's getting cold. But I know I care so much for you all, so let it burn.
Seasons are calling to her.
changing and changing and changing.
Tree that I see,
The changes are going and changing and changing. And the doorway forward, the hand that's outstretched, would only taking me backwards to a place that I've left. And if I want to really embody the change I'm supposed to be about,
My hand is outstretched.
then spring is about breaking things. It's time that we break it all out. Let it burn. Goodbye. Let it burn.
My hand
Let it burn.
changes are coming.
I don't want to be what I was. Maybe I'll be something more. And the memories are lovely, but I'll always have those in the drawer. So maybe that's where they can stay for a while, and I'll take them up as my wings. But the me that I was is flying away, and I'm on to a brighter thing as it all burns. As it all burns. As it burns.
As it burns.
As it burns. As it burns. As it burns.
And so, Aubrey's anger at the Underzoo overflows into arson, destroying the machinery that confines cryptids and creatures. What could possibly go wrong? Find out next time on RPG Major.
Well, howdy, viewers. When we last left off, the Western Dogs had found themselves in an abandoned ghost town with one thing, a computer. Well, booting up the computer, they found three things. All the podcasting platforms, a Discord, and a Patreon.
But what are they gonna do with it?
Well, they're gonna leave a review. Head to all your devices quickly if you want to be top dog and review 5 stars for RPG Major. Yeehaw!
be careful what you wish for. Before chaos comes a knock knock
sneezed and now I turned into a mole.
What the heck?
Didn't rhyme.
I wished for more wishes, and now I'm way in over my head.
Oh, man.
I wished for money and now I just collect tolls.
Oh, man.
Dice, size, 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 dice. Dice-Sized is a table of 4 chaotically close friends who are also family, using D&D to tell bite-sized, dice-rolled, twice-told audio adventures. Their episodes are bite-sized, story-forward, and accessible. Their storytelling is driven by dice. It's an actual play. That should make sense to y'all. Their stories start at the table and end as carefully crafted, immersive episodes. They put a lot of care into creating a custom score for their show. I think it's something that you'll dig. Their first campaign is Wish Hunter, a world brought to ruin by wishes. Heroes protect others from the dangers of getting exactly what you wished for. You can find Dice Size anywhere you catch your podcast, so probably exactly where you're listening to this. Dice Sized.
Do, do, do.
This some threats. Well, we realized 5 successes and 2 threats.
So many dice.
Look what I'm dealing with.
It is a cast. Yeah, I'm just like panning for gold, like some sort of crime prospector. All right.
Welcome to the RPG Major newest small album, Battle Tracks. That's what we all...
Viewers, do you need a new alert sound? Hit me up in the Discord. I'll send you an MP3 of Oliver saying,
Battle Rabbit!
Never mind. Cut this out.
I will.
Or else.
Or
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Is crazy.
I'm putting this on the internet.
Join us type of song?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Just Pippin?
Join us. Leave your feels fine.
Is that Pippin? Is that?
It is Pippin.
Yeah.
It's open number.
We have
The
the Come
only
With Me Now
piece of-
song from
Oh,
Drew.
that is a good
like
idea.
a Come With Me Now reprise could be pretty
Could be
fun.
cool. Or just something like,
Just
I just, the thing that really hurt Mara was when the Coleman Eater said inmates are running the prison there. So now she's
Yeah.
taking ownership of that.
Yeah.
But I remember, come with me now. Like, it's
Yeah.
stuck in my head all the time.
Yeah.
You want to reprise that?
Sure.
Between releasing Aviva, like Spring Break, and Come With Me Now, about how much time has elapsed in world?
A minute.
Thank you.
Whoa,
Yeah,
a
okay.
minute. Okay.
So
Yeah, fights
we've been
happen
through-
fast.
We've
Yeah.
been through a journey, but it is 1 minute later. This is very fast. Thank you.
Yeah, because like she stepped out of the cage, Kurma yelled,
Yeah.
and then you all sprang into action, and it
Yeah.
was like acting in initiative since then.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, thank you.